Namaste. Hello and welcome to Hatha for Balance. We'll be looking at balancing into our bodies today. So in times like this when there's so much going on around us and every day is changing and different with what we receive in the news, and yet everything is so much the same, and our homes, we're not allowed out as much. So we find that perhaps we fall out of balance, we fall out of routine, and what also happens is we begin to live a lot in our heads and maybe less in our bodies, or we go the other way around and we spend a lot of time just in our bodies, maybe settled on a sofa or eating too much, and that brings us down into our bodies. So there's the two extremes, and we find that we may have elements of both, or we might be predisposed to be more like one than the other. So the one is where we spend a lot of time in our minds, anxious, thinking, and we forget about our bodies, or we might distract ourselves by watching ages of television or sitting on social media, but avoiding thinking and just feeding the body and getting very tamasic. So either way, it doesn't matter, there's no better or worse. What we want to do is bring this into balance. And one thing that yoga does is it draws us into our bodies, and it helps us to experience our bodies and the fullness of our bodies, and that will help to release either an excessive rajasic energy or an excessive tamasic energy, either way. So whatever it is for you today, however you're feeling, it really doesn't matter. You're on your mat now, you've made the space, you've taken the time, so let's find that energetic practice and bring balance into our lives, and then we can take it off the mat with us again. And like I so often say, it's a gift to ourselves, but it's such a valuable gift that we give to our families and to those around us when we become more centered, more present, and more balanced. Place your hands on the knees and close down the eyes. Take a few moments to just identify, to connect with how you are feeling right now. And let this be a kind awareness that you cultivate, an inquiry. And then as a loving parent will embrace their child, embrace how you're feeling right now. Acknowledge it. Honor it. Don't look away. And we'll begin to bring the healing balm of yoga to our internal state. To bring us here, take your right hand up and fold in your ring and baby finger. Bring your index and middle finger softly into the third eye space. Allow your thumb to press your right nostril and your baby finger to press your left. Now close both nostrils for a moment and exhale. Open the right nostril, inhale. Close the right, open the left and exhale. Inhale left. Close the left, open the right and exhale. Inhale right. Close the right, open the left and exhale. Continue at your own pace. do one more round. Complete the exhale through the right nostril. Bring both hands, one on top of the other, in your Dhyana Mudra, just into the lap. Set the intention for your practice now to restore balance. Gently opening through the eyes. Let's take our tabletop position, and you may or may not need blocks during the practice, so have them handy if you know that you like to support your practice using props. Taking your tabletop position, spreading the fingers wide, bring your knees right underneath the hips. Take an inhale here. And exhale. We're including pranayama in our practice this morning. Drop the belly down. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, round, press the back ribs up and roll the breath out, finding your lion's breath, sticking the tongue out to the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, lion's breath. 4 more. Last one. Return to a neutral spine. Extend your right leg out behind you and then set your right leg up for a pigeon pose. So we're going straight into our pigeon pose right at the beginning of class today. Slide your left leg away. If you need to place a block underneath your right sit bone, do. Inhale, come right up onto the fingertips, lift and open the heart. So if you're dropping over to the right, use the block. Exhale, fold forward, coming all the way down. Reach your forehead towards the earth, and let's take 4 deep breaths here. Deep Ujjayi breaths. Draw the breath in through the back of the throat. Exhale through the nostrils. 3 more. Pressing up, lifting the chest, coming onto the fingertips, lift the heart. And then when you're ready, pull your left knee forward, come on to your tabletop, and then press into child's pose. Take a full inhale, and exhale. Inhale, return to your tabletop. Extend your left leg away, draw the navel up and in, and then set it up for your pigeon pose. Slide your right leg out behind you. If you feel you dropping onto the left sit bone, prop it using a block or a pillow. Come onto the fingertips, lift and open the heart, lengthen the spine, inhale. Ujjayi breath, exhale, coming all the way down, and we take 4 breaths here. Deep inhale. Focus on balancing the length of the inhale with the length of the exhale. Perhaps you inhale for the count of 4. And exhale for 4. 2 more breaths. Last one, remembering your intention to bring into balance that is out of balance. Inhale, coming all the way back up, lift up and stretch the spine. And then find your tabletop. When you're ready, curl the toes under. Now awaken your core and lift your knees just 2 centimeters off the earth. Breathe here. Keep pressing the back ribs up, navel to the spine. 1 more inhale. Exhale, take your downward facing dog. Now press your right heel down and bend the left knee and wait. Press the left heel down, bend the right and wait. Balance left to right, right heel down, left heel down. Mindfully lift. 2 more each side. Pedal out mindfully. Being aware, left to right. Last one. And left. Now come to stillness. Notice your right hand and your left hand. Notice your feet as the heels press down and draw in through the center of the body. Now let's take a deep inhale. Open the mouth, sigh your breath out. Restoring balance. Inhale. Walking your feet all the way to the top of the mat. Take your time to get here. When you get to the top, look at your feet. Make sure they are hip distance apart, aligned with each other. Long spine, lift the chest forward. Now pull your navel in, soften both knees at the same time. Exhale, fold forward. Grab opposite elbows, bringing your thumbs in towards the elbow crease. And breathe here. Now notice which hand you have on top, and then just swap it around, bringing your opposite hand on top. And forward. Release the hands to the earth. Inhale, lengthen out the spine, long spine. Look right towards the very top of the mat. Exhale, fold back down. Swing your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Reach the arms up and over. And breathe here. Now notice which index finger is first. Release the hands, come onto the fingertips. Lift the heart, lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold. Swing your hands behind the back. Go for that unfamiliar grip now. Begin to stretch the arms up and over. Observe and notice the difference from left to right. Press equally through your feet. Take an inhale. And exhale. Now release your hands down. Bring your hands just to the tops of your feet and begin to roll up. And as you roll up, feel the fingertips as they slide up the front of the legs. Inhale, stretch the arms up, palms touch. And then bring your hands directly through third eye space, lips and heart. Press into the hands, press into the feet. Can you feel the center line of the body in line with your Prana Mudra? Take an inhale and exhale. Press through the feet. Inhale, stretch the arms up, lift and look up, palms touch. As you exhale, swing the hands, big circle down, bend the knees, take your hands to the earth and lift your hips high. Inhale, slide your hands onto your shins. Lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, soften your knees, fold back down, tuck your chin. Again, inhale, slide the hands up. Lengthen the spine, open the heart. Exhale, fold back up. The last one, inhale.
Exhale and fold. Step your right foot back. Drop your right knee down towards the earth. Inhale, rising all the way up. As you exhale, take your left hand forward and your right hand back. Take an inhale. And exhale, press into the big toe mound of your left foot and draw that left knee slightly over towards the baby toe side. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Taking your right hand, draw it forward, bring it up towards the ceiling. And then sink into your hips. Take a full inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Curl the back toes under. Lift the back knee and step to the top of the mat. Long spine, inhale. Exhale and fold. Step your left foot all the way back. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, coming into a high kneeling. Now press into the big toe mound of your right foot and open into a modified warrior two. Keep pressing the right knee over towards the baby toe side. Take a full inhale here and exhale. Pull the left hand forward, sink into the hips, take the arms up towards the ceiling. Full inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee and step into your downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and exhale. Gently ripple forward into your plank pose. Notice your right hand and your left hand. Notice your right foot and your left foot. Press the heels away. Move the heart forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your knees to the earth. Release your feet. Bend the elbows, lean forward and come onto your belly. Take your hands a little lower so that the thumbs are in line with your nipple line. Press the tops of the feet into the earth. Draw the navel up and in. Inhale. Lift the spine. Exhale, come back down. Now feel the awakening into your back body. Inhale and lift. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale and lift. Exhale, release. Curl the toes under. Press back into your child's pose. Lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and exhale. Back to your Ujjayi breath, walking your feet to the top of the mat. Feet are hip distance apart, long spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Reach the palms to touch. Bring your hands back together before the heart. Take an inhale and exhale. Pressing into your left foot, bend the right and turn the right knee out towards the side. Stay here or slide your right leg up to just below your knee. Stay here or take your foot right up into the inner thigh. Press the foot and the thigh in towards each other. Take an inhale. Exhale, reach the arms all the way up. Maybe separate the hands and take your gaze up. Breathe here. Cultivate some balance. Bring the hands together before the heart. Take your knee in front, and then like you're kicking a ball, release the leg all the way down. Take the hands by the sides. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Hands together before the heart in prayer. Bending into your left knee, pressing into your right foot. Take your left knee out to the side. This is your option 1. Option 2, bring the leg just below the knee. Option 3, take the leg up into the right inner thigh. Press the foot and the thigh towards each other. Hands into prayer. When you're ready, extend the arms up. Find your balance, maybe separate the hands and maybe take your gaze up. Breathe here. One more inhale And exhale. Bring your hands together before the heart. Take your knee up and then like you're kicking a ball, release it down. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Lift and look up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the earth. Inhale, long spine look forward. Exhale and fold. Step your right foot back. Press your right heel down. Inhale and windmill up to your warrior two. Sink deeply into the shape. Take the gaze over the index finger of your front hand. Breathe here. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, straighten the front leg, palms touch. Parallel the feet to face the long edge of the mat. Take your right toes to the front of the mat, the new front, and bend into warrior two. Take the gaze over the index finger of the front hand and breathe here. When you're ready, wiggle your hands down towards the earth. Step back into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Roll forward into your plank pose. You can take the knees to the earth if you wish. Bend your elbows coming onto your belly. Now slide your hands a little bit lower down, hug your elbows in, press the entire hand into the earth, energize your legs, inhale and lift up. See if you can lift up right towards the hip points. Take another inhale. Exhale, slowly lengthen back down. Feel the balance between the energy in the front and the back of your body, elbows hug in, inhale and lift. Exhale, release back down. One more time. Inhale and lift. Exhale, release all the way back down. Curl the toes under. Lift up to tabletop. Back into child's pose and downward facing dog. And take a full inhale. And exhale. Slowly walking your feet towards the top of the mat. Bring your big toes to touch, long spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bring your hands together before the heart. Take an inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees and sit into Utkatasana. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Take a full inhale here and exhale. One more breath. Bring your hands together before the heart. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Press through the right hand and sit low, twisting. Stay low here, come back to center. Take an inhale. And exhale, bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Press through the left hand and twist. Come back to center. Reach the arms up for your Utkatasana. Take an inhale. Exhale and forward fold. Bring the hands to the earth. Inhale. Lift the heart, look forward. Exhale and fold. Step your left foot back this time. So on the toes of the back foot. Inhale. Rise up to your high lunge. Take a full inhale. Sink a little lower. And exhale again. Take your hands together before the heart. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Press through the right hand and twist. If you need to drop your back knee down, go ahead and do. Take one more inhale and exhale. Coming all the way back up to center. Open to warrior two. We've been here. Sink low through the hips. Inhale, straighten the front leg, palms touch. And then from here, take your left foot out. Warrior two, bend into that front knee. Take your right hand, draw it all the way forward. Come onto the toes of the right foot, lift up into your high lunge. Soften the shoulders. Take a full inhale. Exhale, bring your hands together before the heart. Take your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Press through your left hand. Breathe here. Inhale, coming all the way back up to center, reaching the arms up. Take your hands to the earth. Step back into your plank pose. Choose now how you wish to come onto your bellies. Bend the elbows, maybe drop the knees, come all the way down. Take an inhale and exhale. Take your hands down by the sides, palms facing down. Energize your legs, energize the arms. Draw the navel up and in. And then inhale, lift everything. Lift the heart, reach the legs away. Breathe here. Two more full breaths. Releasing all the way down. Take your hands underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes under. Press back first to child's pose. Hips high to downward facing dog. And let's breathe here. Remember your Ujjayi breath. When you're ready, walk your feet towards the top of the mat. When you get to the top, inhale, lengthen the heart forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, reaching the palms to touch. Take your hands together before the heart and breath. Take a full inhale. And exhale, bringing your hands to your waist. Inhale, press through your left foot, hug your right knee in. Grab a hold of the knee and draw it right into the chest. Take one more inhale. And exhale, bring your left hand to your waist and either you slide your hand behind your right knee or you peace grip the big toe of your right foot. And then inhale, you kick your leg away. Maybe you take the opposite hand out to the side or up to the ceiling. Take an inhale and exhale. There's 4 more breaths here. Find your midline. When you're ready, hug your knee back in. Take your hands to your waist and kick that leg away like you're kicking a ball. Dropping the foot down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands together before the heart. Press into your right foot. Lift your left knee up. Hook onto the knee and lift it into the chest. Take a full inhale. And exhale, taking your right hand to your waist. Left hand can go underneath the knee or come to center and grab a hold of the big toe. And then when you're ready, kick the leg away. Maybe the opposite hand goes out to the side, maybe up to the ceiling. 4 breaths. Last inhale. And exhale. Gently coming down, bringing the knee in, hands to the waist, and then kick away like you're kicking a ball. Beautiful. Come to the top of your mat, hands down by the sides. Inhale, stretch the arms up, lift and look up. Exhale, forward fold with the hands down towards the earth. Inhale, hands on the floor or on the shins, lift the heart, lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold. Now step your left foot back. Press the back heel down. And then see if you take the inside of the back of the right hand onto the inside of your right leg and twist your heart open. When you're ready, reach your left arm up and maybe take the gaze towards the ceiling. Breathing here into your triangle pose. Beautiful. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bend into your warrior two. Straighten the front leg, reach the palms to touch as you parallel the feet. Open to warrior two, facing the left side, bending into your left knee. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Take the back of your left hand into the inside of that shin. Maybe your right hand comes on the waist till you find that twist and opening of the heart, and then take your right arm up. Breathe here. Keep adjusting the shape. Pressing equally into both feet. When you're ready, look towards the earth. Bend your front knee. Take your hands down to frame your front foot. Come onto the toes of the back foot and step into downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and exhale. Rolling all the way forward into plank. Now you choose knees on or off the mat. Slowly descend all the way to the earth. Reach down and bring your forehead to the mat. Take an inhale and exhale. Bending through your knees. Swing your hands around and maybe you can take them around at the same time to grab your feet. If this is too much, please repeat the one we did on the other side. Open the heart, draw the navel up and in. Inhale. On the exhale, lift. Now we find 5 flowing breaths here. Last inhale and exhale. Releasing all the way down. Take your legs onto the mat, hands underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes under. Press back into your child's pose. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Let's come to stillness. When you're ready, walk your feet all the way back to the top of the mat. Long spine, lift the heart, look forward, exhale and fold. Inhale, rising all the way up to stand, reaching the arms up. Take your hands together before the heart. Take a full inhale and exhale. Pressing the weight into your left foot. Inhale, hug your knees in towards each other and lift the right foot up. Take your right arm around and grab onto the inside of your right foot. Take your left arm up. And perhaps this is where you stay, finding your balance. If you want to bring this into a back bend, kick your back leg away and reach the heart forward. 5 breaths. Cultivate some balance. Inhale slowly, coming all the way up, hugging your knee in. Hands on the waist, kick that ball, releasing it to the earth. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands together before the heart. Let's do this to the other side. Press into your right foot. Take your left heel up towards your buttock. Bring your knees to touch. Swing your left hand around, grab the inside of your left foot. Take the right arm up. Find a mudra. Maybe this is enough. And you're balancing here. Perhaps you kick the leg away. Move the heart slightly forward, coming towards your back bend. Breathe here. Slowly drawing that knee back in, hugging it in, hands to the waist, and then kick your leg away, bring it to the earth. Good. Hands by the side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, slowly swan dive, coming forward, hands to the earth. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and fold. Now from here, step your right foot back. Press your right heel into the mat. Bend into your front knee. Draw your right hip forward and your left hip back. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Take your gaze up if it's available. Sink a little lower. Soften the shoulders. You've got this. One more breath. Bring the hands together before the heart. Open into your warrior two. Straighten your front leg, parallel the feet. Now from here, bring your hands onto your waist. Hug your elbows in, lift the chest from the hip points. Begin to fold forward, but lift up through your quads. Engage through your quad muscles as you fold forward. Bring your hands to the earth. Inhale, long spine, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Staying here in your forward fold. If you have a tripod headstand and you'd like to take that now, go ahead and do. From your tripod, slowly making your way all the way down. Inhale, lengthen up. Take your hands to your waist and then rise all the way up. Open to warrior two, facing the right side. Now when you're ready, draw your left hand forward. Maybe you change the spacing of your feet to find your warrior one towards the top of your mat. Perhaps you take your gaze up. There's 5 breaths here. When you're ready, take your hands together before the heart. Reach them down to the earth. Come into the toes of your back foot. Step into your downward facing dog. Then take our final chaturanga flow to our upward facing dog. Roll forward into your plank. Knees on or off the mat. Bend the elbows coming down. Lift up into your back bend, up dog. Your thighs are lifted. Take one more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Bring the knees to the earth. Buttocks over the heels, forehead to the mat. Hands down by the side. Inhale, coming all the way up. Drop your hips to the left, swing your legs out in front of you, and then roll onto your back, bending the knees, placing your feet on the floor. Let's take our bridge pose. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Feet are parallel to each other, pressing evenly through all four corners of your feet. Inhale and lift your hips. Maybe walk the arms in underneath the body, walk the shoulders in underneath. And let's find our bridge pose. Hold and breathe. Maybe press through your right foot, inhale, reach your left leg up. Dropping your left foot back, inhale, reach the right leg up. Make sure you're breathing smoothly. Pressing your right foot down, inhale, lift your hips a little higher. Soften a little through your face, through your jaw. Good. Now release your hands out into a T shape and then slowly come down, one vertebra at a time. Please just pause here. Try not to move, just feel your lower back on the earth. Bring the soles of your feet together and your knees apart. Take your hands and you can bring them either equally onto your belly or onto your heart. Now, hug your knees into the body. Tanasana, squeeze yourself into a tiny, tiny ball. Release back down and rock up to seated. Extending your legs out in front of you. Bring the hands down by the sides. Hug the elbows in. Lengthen the spine. Tuck the chin. Draw the navel in. Find your front and back body muscles. The front core. The back muscles. And breathe here. Good. Opening through the eyes. Hug your left knee in. Squeeze it in. Take your left leg out to the side. Sit equally onto the sit bones. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, forward fold over your front leg. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and fold. Strong Ujjayi breath here. Activating your legs, pressing the sit bones down, keeping the heart open. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way up, releasing your hands down. Take the knee to center and then press it away. Find your Dandasana for a moment. And then hug your right leg in. Drop it out to the side. Make sure you are sitting on both sit bones. Inhale, reach the arms up. Lift and open the heart. Draw the right side in towards that left thigh. And then fold forward over your front leg. Inhale, lengthen, lift the heart, look forward. Exhale and fold. Breathe here. Make sure that you are staying strong in your body. Reach the hands forward, inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, releasing your hands down. Bring your right knee in, press it straight, hands into the earth. Take a full inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lean forward. If you can, please grip your big toes or hold onto the outer edges of your shins. Inhale. Exhale, pull the elbows out to the side and draw your body forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen again. Exhale and fold. Now we stay. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, fold again, reaching the arms all the way up. Take your hands down by the side. Lean slightly back and at the same time, bring the soles in towards each other and the legs out. Interlace your fingers around your big toes. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, elbows can come out to the side as you fold forward. Keep your sit bones down. Invite your knees towards the earth. Breathe into your back body. Inhale, coming all the way up. Now extend just your left leg out. Take your right foot up and over. So the option is for you to stay here. Or if you want to bend that left leg in, drawing it in, heel close towards the buttocks, go ahead and do. Take your right hand behind you. Reach the left arm up and hook it to the outside of your right knee. If not, just hook onto the leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Keep pressing into the big toe mound of your right foot. Both sit bones equal on the earth. Draw up through the pelvic floor. Lift up through the navel. Twist the spine. Make sure your breath is smooth and steady. Coming all the way back and around. Bring your hands either side and then just fold forward. And coming up. Good. Releasing your right leg and your left leg long. From here, we're going to take the left leg out and over. Remember, the option is to keep this bottom leg straight if you need, or you're going to fold your right leg in. Make sure you're sitting on both sit bones. Hug up through the lower belly. Take your left hand behind you. Reach your right arm up and then hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee and twist. If you need to hook onto that knee, go ahead and do. Don't let your front foot roll onto the edge. Keep pressing into that big toe. Draw up through the pelvic floor, hug the lower belly in and twist. Keep a smooth, steady breath. Very slowly unwinding, bring your hands down and gently fold forward. Coming all the way back up, taking your legs out in front of you, bending the knees, let them be just hip distance apart, feet on the earth, hands come behind you, fingers are facing forward, hug your elbows in. Inhale, lift the hips. Push for Tanasana, looking down towards your knees. Keep lifting up through the hips. Hold it just for a few more breaths. Two more breaths. Slowly releasing all the way down. Take your legs out long, reach the hands forward, and then one vertebra at a time, rolling out, taking your legs up towards the ceiling. This is your option 1. Option 2 is your plow pose. Option 3 is shoulder stand. So if you've not done shoulder stand before, perhaps now is not the time. I do have a class on shoulder stand. It's on the website. You can look at it there and practice this inversion where I am, or take your shoulder stand. If you're taking your shoulder stand, press through the hands, hug the inner thighs together, roll your feet towards the back of the room. Place your hands to the middle ribs and extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Spread through the toes and breathe here. When you're ready, gently drop your legs back over behind you. And then roll out slowly, one vertebra at a time. When you come out, just come to lie on your back for a moment. If your legs are extended, just bring them back to the earth. Now take your palms, turn them flat. Bend your knees, lift the hips. Place your palms flat on the earth, thumb touching underneath your buttocks. Straighten through the legs, hug your inner thighs together. Inhale, press the elbows up and in towards each other. Open the heart and then begin to look behind you. Fish pose, purifying, cleansing practice. Really important if you practice shoulder stand to take this here, opening the front of the throat and releasing all the way down. Release the feet, release the arms out by the sides, extend the legs. We've had a really balancing practice. Maybe find your mudra, thumb and index finger touch. Feel the back body on the earth. Surrender any breath control and begin to just breathe normally. you feel ready, just begin to move through your fingers, your toes, your wrists. Maybe you want to stretch through your whole body. And then rolling to your preferred side. Try to keep your eyes closed. And then coming up to seated.
Finding a comfortable seated position. Take your hands into the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Take a moment to settle into this feeling of balance through the body. And just allow yourself the remembrance here that yoga is a beautiful way to regulate unbalanced energies, unbalanced emotions. If you feel in any way that you're spiraling out of balance, come to your mat. Come to your mat and practice. And restore balance in your body. Taking your thumbs to your third eye space. Just to trust your knowing, to trust your intuition. To your lips to speak only words of kindness and truth. And to your heart to show love, compassion and forgiveness to yourself and others. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. I miss seeing you face to face, but I love sharing a daily practice with you, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat again soon. Bye-bye.